Hi everybody and welcome to your latest Newcastle United news on this early Saturday morning. My name's Paul. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Toon Review YouTube channel. As usual, if you do enjoy the video, please do give it the thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel and you like what you see, why not subscribe? Free to do so. But don't forget to hit that notification bell, of course, which will let you know when we schedule our live shows or we do any uploads such as this one. Right. One story has taken over the news this morning. As soon as I got up, I saw it, and it's coming in various media reports this morning. So it looks like certainly there's no smoke without fire with this one, and a lot of outlets are reporting it, that Newcastle United are on the verge of signing Dominic Calvert-Lewin from Everton. Now, there is still a fee to be negotiated, but judging by the reports, this looks like this has got traction and may well actually happen very, very soon. Calvert-Lewin has been a target of Newcastle United before, of course. There has been talk that Newcastle scouted him, were very interested in him before the transfer window even opened. But now it certainly looks like it is coming to fruition, and Calvert-Lewin could well soon be a Newcastle United player. The Telegraph certainly have reported as well as many, many outlets. The first interest in the striker was back in the summer of 2021 and also reported, as I just said, last month that they were back in for the 27-year-old striker. Now, certainly for me, Calvert-Lewin will not be coming in as a number one striker at Newcastle United. I really can't see him being ahead of certainly Isak. Now, we don't know what the situation is on Callum Wilson at the moment. Will he be staying? Will he be going? But if we do end up with three strikers, Isak, Wilson and Calvert-Lewin, it's not a bad strike force, to be fair, but you've got to worry about the injuries. And I think that's what a lot of Newcastle United fans will be extremely worried about right now is, why are we going for Dominic Calvert-Lewin when he really hasn't played a lot of games because of substantial injuries that have dragged on and dragged on? Now, he's got 1 year left on his contract, of course, so we may well get him for a much better fee than what we would have a couple of years back when he had 2 or 3 years remaining on his contract, which is probably why Newcastle's attention has been piqued with this, that maybe they won't have to spend a lot of money to bring in another striker. Now, look, Calvert-Lewin himself, I'm not saying is a bad striker. He's a very good one. And, he had a good finish to the season last year. Played some games, got himself involved, and, of course, played against us and scored. So, you know what? He's not a bad striker. But I have to agree with the majority of Newcastle United fans on this one and say I'm a little bit concerned regarding his injury record. Everton, of course, will not want to sell Calvert-Lewin, but they do have to generate some money. We know that Everton have to generate money, more so than actually Newcastle United in this situation with regards to FFP. So it's going to be difficult for Everton to hold on to him. I think by the looks of things, Calvert-Lewin himself is open to the move. Of course, it's a massive move for Calvert-Lewin if he comes to Newcastle. The report says a fee still has been negotiated, but there is confidence that a deal can be struck. While talks have been progressing, there is still some work to do before a transfer is finalised. Now that's fair enough, because a big transfer like this, there is a lot of T's and I's and things like that to get done in the contract, isn't there? So crucially, although the Everton striker has had injury problems, Calvert-Lewin played 38 games for Everton last season, and Newcastle feel confident he would score far more than the 8 goals he registered for Everton last term in a more attacking team under Eddie Howe. Now, we've got to take that into consideration as well, because Calvert-Lewin played in a poor Everton side who, for the majority of the season, were fighting against relegation. So you have to take that into context as well, that we do play a lot better attacking football than what Everton do. I personally think that the pulling power of Newcastle United will be a lot stronger than what Everton can offer Calvert-Lewin to stay. Calvert-Lewin will be sold the whole project at Newcastle United, and in my eyes, will want to sign. But again, is it questionable? What do you guys think? Because, listen, this is all over the media this morning. So this gives me the impression that everybody is reporting that a deal is close. Once a transfer fee is finalised, then it's a simple case of getting the deal done. Because apparently negotiations have been had with Calvert-Lewin's representatives about a possible transfer. Now, as I say, Everton will do their very best to hang on to him, but they've only got 1 year left on his contract, which gives Newcastle the edge, I think, in the transfer itself. Now, on Callum Wilson, it said Wilson is currently back on Tyneside after a summer holiday and is understood to have already started training to ensure he is in the best possible shape for the start of the pre-season, which starts on July the 11th. The 32-year-old has been a wonderful player for Newcastle United. He is second in the club's Premier League goal scoring behind Alan Shearer, but once again missed a large chunk of the season due to injuries. Newcastle are considering a host of offers also for Minteh, which we'll come on to in a moment. However, you know, that's great from Callum Wilson's point of view, and it shows quite a bit of dedication, if you ask me, that he's working hard to be fit already for next season. But look, what I will say is let's not panic on this and let's not write Calvert-Lewin off just yet, because if he's got three strikers available next season in Isak, Wilson and Calvert-Lewin, that's a really, really strong strike force, and they're not going to have to play every game. You know, we know that Wilson was thrown in because Isak was injured and vice versa, but when we've got three strikers to rotate, that's maybe not too bad, guys. So, you know, we know Calvert-Lewin can put the ball in the back of the net, and as that report states, you know, he can and probably will score a lot more goals in an attacking side. But I'm very interested to know what you guys think, because this looks like it's going to happen, guys. As soon as a fee is agreed, I think it's just a case of getting the deal done. So let me know in the comments below what you think about Calvert-Lewin to Newcastle United, which certainly now looks like it is going to happen. In other news, Newcastle, of course, well, it's dominated by Calvert-Lewin, of course, but this is very interesting that Roma have now stepped in as the team more likely to bring in Yankuba Minteh in £25 million transfer fee. Now, again, Newcastle, I think, I don't know whether they're actively shopping Minteh out to teams, and quite frankly, it still puzzles me, because this kid looks like an absolute star. But he hasn't yet pulled on the black and white in Newcastle United, and we haven't seen him in the Premier League. Yet these fees are quite incredible for a player that, yes, he's done really well in the Eredivisie, but it's not as competitive, certainly as Serie A, La Liga, Premier League, etc. It's a very strange situation, this. So I think Newcastle United maybe look at Minteh and think, right, that's where our main money will come from this summer, you know, to ensure that we don't have to sell the big stars. Minteh can go. We get £25 million for him, and that would go towards, obviously, FFP, which it gets mentioned in every single transfer report that we see for Newcastle United. However, you know, this has been reported by Sky Sports in Italy, and they've apparently set the sights on a €30 million deal, which is around about £25 million for the 19-year-old. It's also claimed that Everton and Marseille are both keen. However, you know, the Everton thing, I mean, I don't think they've got the money. Yes, they'll get money, obviously, for Calvert-Lewin. But to be fair, I think they need to strengthen in other areas, or even put that money towards something else. But FFP could be the deciding factor in Minteh's future, the report claims. Very interesting to me. I don't want to lose Minteh, if I'm openly honest. As a Newcastle United fan, I think this kid is an absolute star. And, you know, the fact that we haven't seen him in a Newcastle United shirt yet really does piss me off a little bit, because we only brought him in for like £6 million. And yes, we're making a hell of a profit on him, but I'd love him. I'd love to see him just giving a go in the Premier League. But, you know, let's see what happens with that one, because at the minute, Minteh is still very much just potential, isn't he? He's not the finished article. It's very much potential with Minteh. So, I mean, look, let me know again what you think. I mean, I know a lot of Newcastle United fans, they want Minteh at Newcastle United next season. Absolute no doubt about it. There's still no real news on Miggy Almiron. You know, there's not really that much interest. Again, we keep getting the odd reports saying that teams from Saudi are interested in him, but there's no official bid come in for Miggy at all. Now, with the Michael Olise situation, that looks dead in the water now, as it seems like he has chosen, of course, Bayern Munich to go and play in the Bundesliga. Look, Bayern Munich, you know, we have to admit, are a bigger side than Newcastle United, let's be honest. They're a German giant. They've done well in the Champions League campaigns, and Olise sees that as the next step in his career. Fair enough. But again, what I will say is, I only want players at Newcastle United who actually want to play for Newcastle United. You know, let's be fair. If they've come knocking and now, he wants to go to Germany. Well, fair enough. See you later, Elise, and good luck. But that certainly seems like his destination. But again, like I said, the news this morning is just absolutely jam-packed with the reports of Calvert-Lewin to Newcastle. That is definitely the main story today. So let me know what you think of that. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Enjoy your Saturday sunshine. It's going to be lovely today. Wanted to get this news show done so you can maybe watch it in the garden or something like that. But thank you so much for watching the show. As I say, let me know in the comments what you think. Are you excited by the possibility of this Calvert-Lewin deal happening? Do you trust in Eddie Howe that he's done the proper homework on him and he's ready to go next season? Let me know. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great Saturday. Please do give it the thumbs up. And of course, if you're new, please do subscribe. It's free to do so, but don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload and you never miss a scheduled live show. Thank you for watching, guys. Take it easy. See you soon.